Goes to Nami instead. Thinks about the comfort picks, thinks about those pick champions. Instead, cooler heads prevail. TSM stick to strong top up and stable bottom half.
Already harassed HAUNTZER low.
This could even be a dive here. Ray gonna look for it. He's got the dismount. There's the hook shot away, but there's the dive coming in. HAUNTZER is getting a flash done. CONTRACTZ the rookie, first blood.
And they both get out using the Kled dismount perfectly. The all-important top lane goes the way of C9.
Been pretty quiet in the mid lane here, so we return back to one of our more aggressive lanes. Oh, flash ball from SMOOTHIE, real aggressive actually. Turtle gonna live through this one at least for now.
Yeah, that's flash down, exhaust down. SMOOTHIE will be susceptible, but if Turtle steps too far forward, Sneaky has both his summoners, and they're looking to try to counter dive here to stop Ray from being able to collect all this farm under turret.
Yeah, we saw yesterday, though, the risk of diving a Kled while he's still mounted. Very close to dismounting, but he will get that frame of untargetability, and SVENSKEREN calls it off.
Smart for them to call it off, but tragic for the potential dive. Here's SVENSKEREN into the mid lane onto JENSEN. Does land it in. JENSEN flashed out of the wave, and BJERGSEN gets a kill for himself.
JENSEN has no idea where the jungler is, goes aggressive onto BJERGSEN, baited in.
And again, if we pop back down the bottom
Ray's
lane.
looking for a roam. They're going to go for BJERGSEN with the ult, I think.
Onto JENSEN gets stunned though, can't quite time it. Ulti up from Syndra. Kled in as well, but now Sneaky's also coming. Everyone trying to take down BJERGSEN. Ray wants to get the kill, flashes forward, looks for the backtrap, lands it, and there's the dive from Ray. Again, the bot lane is still playing aggressively, and Blade of the Ruined Kings will be up relatively shortly. Sven always spotted Gray, but Ray again dashes out.
CONTRACTZ is coming up.
Now getting stunned, the ultimatum should be there soon. He's going to try and get out, can't get out with the ultimate now. As
CONTRACTZ is here.
Down, but here comes CONTRACTZ, leaps into the arena to try and fight, but SVENSKEREN kicks Ray in, warhumps in, he's going to get the kill down, and there's the ulti. HAUNTZER barely gets over the top, gets the second kill on CONTRACTZ. And I think that was the only thing TSM really wanted here, is just
they're looking for the fight.
SVENSKEREN already there, SMOOTHIE caught out by the ultimate, Bubble's going to follow, BJERGSEN deletes the Lulu.
Syndra is getting rolling. You know, this Syndra is picking up kills and getting very, very strong. They want to try to dive Sneaky.
Oh, exhaust down. SVENSKEREN kicks Sneaky back in. There should be a kill. The flash. Not quite enough. Turtle flashes in. Needs another auto. There it is. But JENSEN
clean up
towards
through
the lane. Gets one onto SVENSKEREN. Now Turtle gonna get chased away.
Flash.
How much can he get?
There's the wave. Might be enough to just disengage it. BJERGSEN coming down as well. But here comes CONTRACTZ to meet Wild. Turtle isolated and taken
TP
down.
from Kled. They want more. BJERGSEN was coming down. We'll see if they can catch him.
HAUNTZER doesn't cancel. Ray's here. There's the ulti out as BJERGSEN does have his flash. Won't use it just yet. Has to wait out the bear trap, but the damage still being dealt by Kled. BJERGSEN finally going to try and turn around, gets up, but CONTRACTZ flashes in to get the rest of the kill.
CONTRACTZ survived!
Healing not enough. CONTRACTZ somehow lives. HAUNTZER in late, and TSM lose out on the trade.
What an incredible series of skirmishes across the map. Both teams committing, and JENSEN looking for more.
He flashes a little bit late, and CONTRACTZ gets the kill.
And that's pretty much what that looked like.
Turtle may go
Turtle's
down.
in trouble. Sneaky looking to dive it in. Flashes out. SVENSKEREN here. Just in case they want to dive.
Ray's behind BJERGSEN, doesn't have ultimate available yet though.
Does the kick back in? BJERGSEN going to try and combo this down. There's the ultimate out from JENSEN. He probably about to get a bit of safe defend though. He's going to go down.
With the
JENSEN
turnaround
on the back end of the timeline. HAUNTZER here, looking to go down to Ray. Ray looks for the bear trap, doesn't get it. SMOOTHIE does to BJERGSEN on the bottom end of the turret side. And now CONTRACTZ leaps in, takes down Camille. BJERGSEN looking to make it happen. Takes out CONTRACTZ. Sneaky. They're going to get aggressed on as well. Slowed down by the hail of arrows from Wild Turtle. Blade of the Ruined King down. Sneaky.
Sneaky's in!
Does get the goal on the BIOFROST. Still fighting there on the Turtle, but does not get it.
JENSEN's still going. They're throwing haymakers at each other.
All right, JENSEN gonna run and see who he can find. He will dive, I think, if he gets an opportunity. Ult not up, but I don't think he cares. Turtle right behind the turret. JENSEN flashes past the turret. Wants to chase down Turtle.
He wants to execute.
Turtle's running to the wrong side of the map. JENSEN gonna try and get this one, but I think Turtle's okay. Needs a little more proto belt. Tagged him on the very end.
This game is insane right now. Game 5 of the finals. Both teams holding nothing back.
We're not even 20 minutes in yet.
Exactly.
Getting up on Ray though.
Well, Turtle also getting bullied a bit by Sneaky. Good calling. There's the dive in onto Ray. Ultimatum issued by HAUNTZER. Sven here as well. Kicked off already. Great combination. Ray goes down.
Everyone in this game is trying to set up the next play, which is leaving them vulnerable to defending the play.
Drake time now for C9 actually, as they'll start their first Drake of this game. Lost the first Ocean to Cloud9, but the logo Drake might be secured over. I think the teams are going to want to fight for it. HAUNTZER already scuffling with Ray. Lulu wants to get to the knockup. There's the bear trap as well. Tidal wave in. Invulnerability not quite enough. And there's Kled now going to roll in. Who's he got? Oh, the blast gun still followed. Now Ray moving in, and SMOOTHIE flashes forward. Turtle getting low from the calling on BJERGSEN. Ulti's one down, but can't kill Ray. Diving so far deep. Flashes out of the last few seconds. And now JENSEN's back in on a rampage. Takes down the Nami.
Ray is really putting his stamp on this game 5. Catches HAUNTZER while the rest of his team is doing Cloud Drake, and then all of C9 follow in for another kill.
The multiple shielding comp. If the Ekko full AP gets on your AD carry, he dies.
They're at it again. SVENSKEREN also down with Ray. Should be able to kick him out of the situation. HAUNTZER getting the stun. Sven gets another kill. But Baron for Cloud9.
Oh, this is risky. TSM
So risky.
is going to be here, but the smite will not.
They've spotted them. They instantly disengage. C9, nice threaten.
Plus, there's just so many threats. I mean, there's 4 guys who could take down BJERGSEN if he goes in the wrong spot.
JENSEN's not here as well. Ray actually going to chase him down. HAUNTZER just can't really
Sven.
get away, but Sven's here. JENSEN are also in the situation as Ray is just going to get aggressed on JENSEN. Backing onto Sven. Big burst damage. Now BJERGSEN's coming in. Sven is going to follow up with the Q at the last second. Safeguards back to BJERG to be saved. Something like a Baron is kind of the obvious thing to break the game open. I mean, Cloud Drake is up and no one cares by the looks of things. So JENSEN diving back in onto Sven. Now Ray in there.
Ray's in.
Tags BIOFROST. Good ult from Turtle. Gets all 5 members. Kick back from Sven as that's HAUNTZER diving in onto Sneaky. Ult not enough as JENSEN gets out from under the ultimatum. Absolute chaos. Redemption resets the Cloud9. Still going forward.
Gets the stun on
there. HAUNTZER. He's going to go down there to Ray. Sven pulling him off stun. C9 still going hard, but TSM looking to turn it back around.
That bubble from BIOFROST hit 3 men, saving the fight for TSM.
So much of it is in control wards and picks, and
Oh, here
again,
comes
Ray
Kled.
looking to start something.
There's an ulti, but not
Oh,
quite
Turtle
gonna get
got
enough.
caught.
Oh, good kick from Sven. Disengages it all. JENSEN actually gets caught. Oh, no, not going to go down. Chrono breaks out there as now Sven has to run from the rest of the team.
TP from HAUNTZER at the backside.
Huge flank there as TSM could turn this one around. HAUNTZER is going to commit it. He's on into SMOOTHIE, but he's got polymorphed up already. Ray does go down to BJERGSEN. 5v4 for TSM, but not a lot of health left on a few of them. TSM are just constantly reacting. Yes, they're getting themselves into a decent spot. Nobody wants to make a mistake at this point. And now JENSEN getting a kick back by Sven. Chronobreak going to get him out, and he almost turns it back around.
And they're starting Baron off that. SVENSKEREN got chunked out. They're already on the Baron. Do they have the confidence to go for the 50-50 with the rookie jungler?
TSM going to go in for it there. Big stun onto SMOOTHIE. HAUNTZER going to get caught in the front, but Ray's kind of trapped in the ultimatum. Redemption is going to try and reset, and Cloud9 might want a team fight. Ray gets low, but
He's back in!
JENSEN on the back line.
JENSEN trying to make the play. Gets exhausted there by BIOFROST, and now Ray is a little too low. Damage is there, just enough for BJERG to kill Ray.
Ray goes back in with the blast cone and pays the price. JENSEN also had no ultimate before that fight started, so C9 were trying to force something but pressed a little bit too hard.
Yeah, I'm not even sure he meant to go back in with that blast cone. That looked pretty strange. He wasn't mounted, and now TSM will force at Baron. C9 must contest.
Round 2, JENSEN's ultimate's up.
CONTRACTZ not a lot of mana, but he does have his smite. They're going to try and force the fight instead. SMOOTHIE chunked low, but JENSEN, oh, this could be juicy. No, he gets stunned instead. They need to kill him very quickly, but the chrono breaks enough. HAUNTZER a little too low, and so much damage from this Ekko.
This could just be C9 going for it.
SVENSKEREN, does he have to make another big steal
Ben
again?
couldn't steal it. C9, they back off.
Wow. HAUNTZER did TP in.
Oh, might get caught here.
Oh, he's
to live
so
a little
split.
while longer. Straight in the middle of 4 members of C9. Does go down to JENSEN.
Such a good peel off right there for the teleport. I thought they'd be willing to go for a 50-50, but that is much better. Now they want to fight while TSM waits for Baron's
Setting
steal.
a trap. Ray gets out from under the stun of Syndra. Cloud9 playing it patient. He really has just been sticking to the mid lane and making choices with his team. HAUNTZER leaps in, tries for something, gets on a Ray. Gonna lock him down with the ultimatum, but the rest of TSM a little later. There's a bubble. Ray gonna get dismounted, but he's now invulnerable. Great stuff from BJERGSEN. Lulu ultimate might keep him alive though. Calling. He's gonna chunk down Turtle. Now it's C9's turn.
Toss the GA. They actually look to continue.
CONTRACTZ, no! Taken out by BJERGSEN. JENSEN needs the ulti, and now HAUNTZER back in onto Sneaky. Gonna lock him down, spinning there.
Sneaky
Gets him back in. Wild Turtle flashes forward, and Sneaky takes that SVENSKEREN. C9 looking to turn it around. Sneaky gets another kill, but now HAUNTZER finally takes down the AD carry. BJERGSEN dies to Lulu though. A shutdown there for Cloud9. 3 dead on TSM. Make it 4. BIOFROST does go down.
C9 can go bot lane. They can get the inhibitor here if they rush for that. They're deciding to push mid for now, but JENSEN with that Lich Bane can do major damage to the structures.
Going down pretty quick, but Sven's not even going to check the pit. C9 finally get the Baron that these teams have been fighting for.
TSM has established mid.
Oh, Sneaky! No, Lulu ulti saves him. Quick finger SMOOTHIE.
If C9 can heal back up with the Blade of the Rune King and then get a fight before BJERGSEN's ultimate comes back up, it could be huge for them.
Yeah, it's a low cooldown with all the CDR he's built up with that Morellonomicon and Fiendish Codec, but TSM want to try and use this before he heals up. Sneaky ticking slowly up in health. He does have Blade of the Ruined King. It would be really dangerous for TSM to start this Elder Drake, but they do.
Yeah, it is dangerous, but they will start it. Sneaky getting the pressure down mid lane. CONTRACTZ are available. He can seal it. This is 50-50.
TP in from HAUNTZER. Here we go.
Here's Ray.
In as well. On to SVENSKEREN. Sven going to try and keep them out. Redemption down. Ray dives back in. HAUNTZER.
They kill JENSEN.
JENSEN. BJERGSEN gets the kill, and now Ray stunned up
Sneaky
across.
untouched on the side.
Still trying to fight around, but he can't get into the fight. Smoothie, far too low, goes down. And they're going to take Elder Dragon as well. Disaster for Cloud9.
JENSEN didn't get his Zhonya's off, didn't get his ultimate off. He goes down in the critical fight, and TSM are pushing in what could be.
But C9 are trying to get it back. They have Baron. They're getting an inhibitor of their own. TSM went for a home run, hit a double, but C9's countering.
And they're going to go back TSM. Oh no, they stay. At least a few do.
They're going to go for the win. They're going for the win here.
30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Sneaky can't get back to base.
Needs to stop Sneaky. SVENSKEREN moving in as well. Contract, can they win this 2v2? No, Sneaky, he's too low.
That's it.
Contract's going to get stunned down as well. Sven going to keep chasing it down, and TSM just keeps going. 15 seconds left.
TSM are going to end it. There's an ace.
Here we go.
That's the game.
TSM fight tooth and nail to defend the North, but once again, NALCS champions Cloud9. What a...
And such a chaotic game ends in such a crazy fashion right there. One continuous fight all the way to the Nexus.
It's those tiny moments in these games that make or break the teams, that create these heroes. And JENSEN in the final fight, not able to get his Zhonya's off, not able to get his ultimate out, and that ends up costing him.
And it just felt like that game was only fighting.
It was.
Yeah, and that's how it ends, right? Begins just in the same manner.
A little bit stunned. The near reverse sweep by Cloud9. TSM come in just at the very end, make some critical macro calls, going for that Elder Drake, and without the Syndra ult, posting the trophy.
So incredibly well-deserved here from TSM. The poise that they showed. Cloud9 battling back in Game 3, Game 4, pushing it to the final game and feeling like they had all the momentum in their favor, but TSM stands strong and are back-to-back champions.